What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I hope you guys are well and warm, kicking it fly today, baby, because it's Friday and we got a great weekend ahead of us. Today I want to have a discussion in regards to bacteria. If you didn't know, the boys from the Stash and I, Chris and Rob, have released a new plant additive. It's called Stash Blend, and there are a ton of additives within that blend that are going to provide you a ton of benefits and great plant growth. But I wanted to dive into something specific today, and that is bacteria. I know it's kind of a taboo topic. In fact, tried to do a little bit of research before this, and things on YouTube are kind of minimal in regards to information pertaining to beneficial bacteria, the roles that they play, and why we included them in Stash Blend. There is a great reason, but before I get to that, I want to give a huge shout out to our channel sponsors, man. Spider Farmer. Spider Farmer has provided us some great lights in this garden for a very long time. My favorite light is the SE5000. This is a 480 watt LED. It's bar style, it's dimmable, and it's running the Samsung 301B LEDs. Now, with that being said, you can get this light at a great price. It's under $500, and it's going to work great in a 4x4 tent, giving you perfect coverage to grow great plants. If you go to spider-farmer.com, use promo code PIGEONS420, you'll save a few dollars off at checkout, you'll help support the show, and if you can, go over to Instagram, hit them a follow, and thank them for being a sponsor of today's video. Also, AC Infinity. I'm going to be talking about them for a while because they recently released a refillable carbon filter. Yeah, considering the planet, which is a great thing these days, and AC Infinity has now released a refillable carbon filter, so you no longer have to keep throwing these in the trash. It's a one-time purchase. Go over to acinfinity.com, use promo code PIGEONS420, hook yourself up with either a refillable carbon filter, an air circulation system, new tents, anything. Use promo code PIGEONS420 and you won't be disappointed. Now, the benefits of using bacteria in your garden. For the Stash Blend, the bacteria are going to provide four main functions. The first one is going to help supply nutrients to the plant. Number two, or the second function, is going to be to help stimulate plant growth through the production of plant hormones. Number three will be to control or inhibit the activity of plant pathogens. And number four will help to improve soil structure. And how do these functions play a role in our blend? Well, first, the supply of nutrients. There are bacteria in our blend, bacillus, that actively fixate nitrogen out of the air. It's called nitrogen fixation. There is about 80% of nitrogen in our atmosphere, but it is so stable that we can't break it down and convert it into usable elements. Some plants do just that. They take the nitrogen out of the air, they convert it to ammonia, and then it allows us to be able to uptake those nutrients. That's the same thing that's happening in the soil or the pot. The plant can't break down the nitrogen, but the bacteria can. And then the plant can use it. Number two, stimulating plant growth through the production of hormones. Hormones control or influence all aspect of plant growth. Everything from seed germination to stem formation, leaves, plants flowering, you name it, hormones have that impact. Typically, they're categorized into 5 classes, of which I can't pronounce any of them, and all together work to help promote and stimulate good plant growth. The third function that bacteria are going to play is to inhibit or control the activity of plant pathogens. These bacteria will colonize on the ends of the root systems, the little hairs, and will help in the same way that probiotics help to battle the bad bacteria in your body. So too will the bacteria in the soil as it fixes to the root system, creating a colony on there to help battle that bad pathogens or those pathogens and the disease that might be suffered by your plants. Plants that have a good bacterial makeup are strong enough to shield themselves from disease, which makes them much easier to grow without the headache of any unwanted disease. And fourth, bacteria can be used to improve soil structure. So if you've got soil that is inert, is not fertile, you can add these fertilizers to help increase the nutrients and the beneficial bacteria in the soil. This has happened quite a lot when it comes to agriculture or in areas in the world where you just don't have fertile land. You can add synthetic fertilizers to help mimic or create that bacterial makeup within your soil. Now, of course, there are some negatives to using these fertilizers because the runoff can pollute local waterways and can evaporate and contribute to the greenhouse gas effect. However, when used in tandem and used properly, as we have with the Stash Blend, you can not only make your journey simpler by having the soil and the plant work for you, you can also harvest and benefit from large, healthy, bountiful flowers. And that's exactly why we created the Stash Blend. It's unlike any other product. It's not just another additive. This is an essential blend. It is going to be exactly what you need to help bring your gardening experience to the next level. You supply the NPK, Stash Blend has everything else. For the Stash Blend, the bacteria that we used are collected in a sustainable manner. We use a fermentation process that essentially facilitates the growth of bacteria rather than the extrapolation of bacteria from the environment. We're going to be releasing more videos diving into the ingredients used within Stash Blend. If you have any questions, any comments, or concerns, I encourage you to go to stashblend.com and ask or look into the frequently asked questions. You can now order your Stash Blend from stashblend.com. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section. But until next time, I appreciate you watching. Much love. Stay medicated, eh? Because guess what? Life's better that way. For many of you, you guys know that my friends and I, Rob, Chris from The Stash, released... They supply nutrients to the plants. They help facilitate... No, stop. Oh my God. It also helps to... Fuck, man. It also helps to stabilize... No, fuck, bacterias together as a whole can...